rot in the sun. Damn, I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide hunter, you're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'll take that. Battle fury. Tide hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'll take that. Battle fury. Tide hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'll take that. Battle fury. Tide hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn.
Intro.
Hello, and welcome.
Welcome everybody to the Ye Old Raven, Herald, Guardian, and Crusader League. We were very excited to have you. My name is Juvu, and as per always, I got my amazing co-captain Taj here.
Hello, everyone. Hello, HCG League. Hello, We Like Dota people who are watching the stream. Glad to be back, casting Dota. This is going to be an interesting tournament. Tell us all about it, Juvu.
All right, so I believe it is a round-robin format. This tournament is exclusively Herald's Guardians, and Crusaders. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking the back streets of Dota. We're talking behind the tree in the schoolyard. All right? Knives out style. This isn't your clean, pretty TI Dota. All right? This is your next level in the mud, in the grime, sweating it out.
The mud wrestling behind the Dunkin' Donuts.
And you're in for some high octane action. From what I understand, Herald Guardians and Crusaders are the bracket where all they do is ram their faces into each other, which is
time.
It's the best part of Dota. It's the best part.
That's what everyone wants to watch anyhow.
It's true, absolutely. So today our two teams are going to be Rodents of Unusual Litigiousness, I believe. Unless I got that wrong. Litigiousness and STUDD. The captain of STUDD is Wellspring, and the captain of Rodents is Atfill. We'll go into the players during, I guess, this picking phase coming up here in the draft screen. But yeah, strap yourselves in because this is going to be a wild ride.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're going to cut over to the draft. All right. Are we almost into reserve time on ban 1? Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh. So first ban coming out, Jackie. A solid support to get rid of.
Are these,
very annoying.
I wonder if these are Dota buff bans already.
Oh, have they learned? Do they know the secrets of the Dota buff? That is the question.
No way to know.
10 seconds.
So while we wait, highest MMR on Rodents is Sharinator. 2,100 to 2,400, or Sharinator, either way. And then as well for studs, we're looking at 2 or 3 that are in the 2,000 MMR range. We got Lands, we got Seth, and we got BJ323210, who I'm going to refer to as BJ from now on.
10 seconds.
So they're about around 2K is the highest MMR in the team?
Yeah, around there, mid 2Ks. We're seeing Puck get tossed out as well as Lena. Interesting bands here.
Yeah, Puck,
honestly,
I don't know. Puck's kind of a strong mid that can carry a game single-handedly, and if they have a Puck player on their team, then it makes sense to ban it.
Absolutely. Coddle getting taken out. Everybody knows Coddle this patch, all right? He's everywhere in the pros. He's pretty OP. The magic resistance reduction on that, what is it? Blinding? It's not blinding light. It's
Solar?
Solar, yes. Absolutely wild. Crystal Maiden picked up here. I did have the Dota buff up for their Crystal Maiden picker. I just got to find it here.
Sharinator was the Crystal Maiden player.
Sharinator. So you always want somebody who's well versed in the heroes, and Crystal Maiden is one that people spam and get ridiculously good at. It doesn't matter what bracket you're in. You know, you drop your spells, you hit R, you're feeling good.
Yeah, as long as you find a good spot to hit R, that's really all you can hope for.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we're already going into some reserve time for the first pick on the side of STUDD. Lich going for the classic pause 5 picks on both sides.
2 icy heroes.
I wonder if we're doing a Theme Thursday draft. Only ice
It's all
heroes
cold,
on both
baby.
sides.
Yeah, Lich, great support. Great at just dropping the amount of damage you need, catching out your opponents when they can't get that spacing or get away. Vengeful Spirit being picked up next. A great combination with Lich. As Venge, you can swap people in. So say your carry's getting beaten on by a melee carry, you swap in a support, they're bouncing that thing back and forth.
Yeah, this is like kind of a classic. This is like a Dota 2012 support duo. Actually, these are all heroes that have existed since Dota 2 has existed so far.
In Joker?
I gotta see this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did not expect to see this in this league, but Invoker coming out second pick. Who plays Invoker?
We're a strict no Smurfs league, right, Drew?
I'm pretty sure we are. However, you know what? As long as they put in the time, it doesn't matter the metal. You can definitely bring it. I need to find who the Invoker
player. I think that's a pause 4.
I think it's pause 4.
I'm gonna guess it's a 4 Invoker. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's 4. What is happening here? Kunkka being kicked out of the pool. Kunkka, a great catch hero here.
Yeah, great catch hero. And if your opponent's computers are bad enough and you get a refresher and torrent, you can just crash their computers by double casting Double casting
Torrent
Torrent
Storm.
Swarm. Yeah, Torrent Storm.
Being banned.
The bane of Herald pubs.
You know what? Ricky can be an incredibly annoying hero. I think he's about middle of the pack this patch in terms of power.
In terms of actual effectiveness, yeah.
Yeah. PL being banned out by Rodents of unusual litigiousness. I'm saying that right?
Litigiousness? I actually don't know.
I'm gonna go with litigiousness.
10
I could find out because I do have Google, but
We're doing it. Yeah, PL band. I don't know. Do you think they're aiming for anything here? Like, if I was playing this league, I'd probably just want my whole team to be playing the comfort heroes. That way you have less to like you can focus on just the overall game. You don't have to focus on playing a hero you're not super familiar with.
yeah, they have Invoker's pretty good at dealing with PL. However, on both teams, there's a lot of single target stuff going on right now, or at least area stuff that's like. Once PL would get big enough, it'd be hard to take him down. Ricky would just have a field day dodging those single target spells.
Man, I'm actually sad Pangolier got banned out. I'd love to see a Pangolier.
Pango removed by STUDD. They're saying we don't want it. We don't need that. No. Slarky Malarkey. See another slippery hero getting tossed out.
They don't want the runaway boys. Nobody wants to fight the slippery heroes. That's fair. I hate fighting slippery heroes too. One sec. I just gotta check my audio settings.
No worries.
Okay, yeah, it looks good.
It's always good. Well, it's good to get rid of the slippery ones because then what's left, right? The people that have to stand and fight if they're getting in trouble. And I think definitely in this bracket,
Burst the Zeus, pretty easy. Even with just what's on the field right now.
it is a little spooky.
There's Juggernaut.
Yeah. Hey, there's our boy. Yeah, so Juggernaut can go in after Tide. I think with the Zeus, it's all going to be about, and this is probably just a blanket statement, who goes on who first. If they start the fight and Zeus hits R and cancels, it puts Tide's blink on cooldown, then he has ample amount of time to move wherever he wants.
I'm kind of liking Rodents draft right now a bit more, just for the sheer amount of CC they have in comparison. Like STUDD's got the big team fight power, but really when you look at it, they've got one stun that's a reliable Venge stun. I mean, Fear is great. Fear got buffed on Lich. Like Sinister Gaze got its range increased to 700 or whatever, so it's just as good as a stun. I haven't seen too much Lich this patch, but maybe we'll see that this game.
Yeah. So Silencer being banned out here. Silencer this patch absolutely ridiculous with the changes to what is it? Arcane Curse. And then
what got buffed? Is it just the amount of damage or like the full refresh?
Yeah, so when you are silenced, it is pure damage, I think.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm in the S's anyways. Let me go here.
Yeah.
It now deals double damage, and slows when target is silenced.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty
That's
bad.
why
Penalty
I've been
duration
getting
reduced.
slowed so much fight against silence. So when you're silenced, Arcane Curse actually does double damage and slows you?
Yeah, it becomes a real ability.
A real ability. It's not a joke. You remember back when Silencer used to drain mana with that
Yeah, oh yeah. For the neophytes, Silencer's ult used to drain mana unless you'd cast a spell. And you had to cast a spell to get the dot off of you.
Yeah, that was some cancer stuff. At least the most cancerous.
So yeah, Clink's removed, as well as Sven.
Yeah, those are both pretty solid. Clinks has been just absolutely everywhere this patch and is very annoying to hero to fight. That new strafe, I'm not sure if it's called strafe. I don't know. The strafe replacement that shoots an arrow.
Fiery Barrage, I believe.
Sure, yeah. Man, that is a strong spell.
It is.
You know what
it's
Clinks
absolutely
needed?
wild.
A way to farm waves instantly. That's what Clinks needed.
Yeah, and then Sven being banned out by STUDD is a great choice since Sven is now a natural Silver Edge builder.
Yeah.
And would just eat through Tidehunter.
They kind of want to... Yeah, they kind of want to get rid of anybody who can take advantage of the Corrosive Haze damage amp. Although Wraith King's a pretty good pick here. That way, even if they get the Ravage combo off, Wraith King's coming back, you know, even if you do manage to burst him down.
Wraith King is a pretty good pick.
It's a Wraith King Aghanims game. I'd love to see it, but I don't think it.
It could be. It's one where the Aghanims, like, if, say, they took a poor fight, like, could swing it, right?
That is true. Yeah.
The casters all come back, and all of a sudden it's just Armageddon. We'll see what Stud does, though. They get to respond now. They already have a Juggernaut. They're looking for their mid pick here, I think. Invoker's off the table for Manaborn. Arc Warden.
Well,
would be.
it'd be alright. Who do
I
they
think-
want? I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be DP, following in the TI1 draft.
DP could be
Like
good.
a classic mid hero, like DP or maybe Quap.
Once we find out who their mid player is, we'll be like, oh yeah. Storm would be okay here. What else? TA
Voids.
might have a hard time. Void Spirit. Yeah, you could do something off the
They
cuff.
could run
Like
mid DK too.
you could.
I think it's not terrible. Maybe one more tool to get on the Zeus though.
Yeah, anybody that bursts people down, like a TA, I think would be great. But we'll see.
Well, they got 10
We'll see what
seconds
they
of
got here.
reserve.
They
And
got
then,
10
it's
seconds.
going to be a random. I hope they know that it
Yeah.
randoms. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
5
here we go.
seconds. Void Spirit. Makes
Good
sense.
pick. That's a good pick.
You got ins, you got outs, you got a silence once you get your eggs, which you're going to need for that Zeus.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into game one, we have a tradition here when we are casting who wins the hats draft.
Who's got the best hats? We also generally do a flag draft, but neither team here has a flag, so that's a wash. Teams, for next game, get a flag, and then we can judge it. Right, so who are you going to give it to, Juvu?
I think Rodents get it on this
I
one.
think they get it. There's a bit of paraphernalia on the Lich and on the Venge. Venge is looking pretty nice, but overall, definitely Rodents take the hats draft here.
Yeah,
They've got a
just because they
fancy
have more
chair
hats.
for Raping the City. They should have more hats.
They just got more hats.
And Carl.
Looking at the smoker. Oh, 14-6 in the last 20 matches. So this person
That's a
seems to
very
know what
good-
they're doing.
That's a very good Invoker win rate.
And Lance looking good on Jug too. 12-3-8 in the last game. 3 wins in a row on Juggernaut.
But the most important stat of all, 15 come-ins.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do some introductions here as we get into game one. On the Zeus, we have ghouls. On our favorite fish boy, we got Quixotic. Upon the Invoker, little Carl, we got the Wild Chicken. Bring in the frostiest of maidens, we got Daisy. On the Wraith King, we got the Sharonator. And on the side of the Dire, we have Lands coming in with that Juggernaut. We got BJ323210 on our favorite Watermelon, the Tide Hunter. We got Seth bringing in the darkness on Void Spirit. We got Blackguard ready to keep us all safe on the Lich. And last but definitely not least, we got Drubin7 on the Spirit of Vengeance, Vengeful Spirit.
Ruben. Love that name. What's the best name in the game so far? Name draft. Here we go.
Name draft.
I know my guy.
I don't know. Who would you give it to?
I'm going to give it to the Wild Chicken. That's just a great name.
It's already setting the tone for how they're going to play. Absolutely out of control. El Pollo Loco, if you will. Looks like Dire are going to flex on their runes here, which I think is pretty smart.
So here comes the cheeky robbery from Daisy. Oh, no.
Daisy. Oh, no. Daisy now in a bit of a hard area there. They're going to throw down the Frostbite. Sharonator's going to contest for the bounty rune there. So it's going to go 2 and 2, I believe. Yep. As lanes shake down. So no real surprises in the lanes so far, eh?
Nope, everything is pretty much as anticipated. One thing that maybe is this weird to you, but like I'm looking at Invoker's item slots, and this is just a very strange arrangement.
It's interesting.
Like the spots on the top are empty. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's all about where you put your comfort
Yeah,
keys.
I guess so. If you got some hotkeys you're used to,
So we'll pay attention to the last hit denies here as we get into game one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking both drafts. I think this can swing either way, if I'm being real here.
I think it hinges on whether or not Rodents can pick the right fights around the Ravage timing, really. At least that's going to be the first 20 minutes of the game is Ravage timing.
Definitely. I'm excited to see what Invoker Slardar can do. I think that this is a very potent lane. Well, and I guess Lich Jug is also pretty wild as well.
Yeah, both lanes are pretty traditional, like strong lanes.
These are some fighty lanes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited.
Yeah, let's see who gets the first murder.
Down bottom, going on Sharinator. Just put in a little bit of harass. A little bit of harass there.
Sharinator, plenty of regen, gonna be able to build that rate up. A lot of sentries at level 1. People are getting ready to do word.
Right now, Seth kind of put it on a last hit clinic. He's got 7 on top of the Zeus's 4. However, it swings back so quick at 2 minutes into the game.
Ghouls definitely has the HP mana advantage in lane right now. We're gonna see who gets the bottle ferried out first. 2-minute water runes are clutch.
Both teams just looking for a little bit extra. We got Venge is going to go straight for Medallion, so pretty good strat there. Down bottom, on top of Sharinator, BJ323210, trying to put the hurt on him.
You're gonna say it every number, all the time.
I just gotta remember to do BJ, and that's it.
That's all.
Daisy putting down some good harass here. Sharinator playing with fire, though. At 200 health, Daisy going to come in for the block if needed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit scary once Tide gets Gush. Till then, I think Sharinator's pretty safe.
Yeah. I think level 3 is where we're going to see a lot of clashing, a lot of fighting. Mid looks like it's going about even. Everybody's just chilling. Void Spirit does have a little bit more last hits and denies at this point. And their bottle just got to them.
Yeah, that 2-minute bottle can put it there to eat the water runes? That was fast.
Yes. Yes, they did. Oh, up top. Quixotic put in a move on top of the Juggernaut just to stun him. Just a little bit.
Just a little cheeky stun.
Just to say, hey, Lance, I'm here. Wild Chicken finding a good ward to D-ward there. As Blackguard gets off a really good pull.
Yeah,
Trying to get...
fix that lane equilibrium. It's really tough to stay in lane against the Slardar with boots.
Yeah. Yeah, down bottom. Sharinator able to get some last hits. BJ able to hold his own as a Tide Hunter. No fear. Has a soul ring, so definitely just going to keep spamming out stuff when the regen gets increased.
Spam that anchor smash. Tide's such a comfortable pick. Like for me, I play a lot of off lane, and you never really lose the lane as Tide. Anchor smash is just too strong.
Uh-oh. Oh no, Tide Hunter's going to just be able to walk away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that. Kraken spell, 5 spells cast you. It's fine. Just walk away.
Both teams just kind of poking. The warding here is pretty good from Dire at the moment. They can see what Slardr's doing here. They're well aware. They have a ward on the rune here. I don't see any wards out for Rodents at the moment. Wait, am I saying the right names? Yes. You're good. Tide going in on Sharinator bottom. Sharinator hurting a little bit. Venge looking to try to get in here.
Too far away to get magic missile off though.
Wraith King just waiting for that salve to get off cooldown so they can get some health back.
Here, Tango, 5 wand charges. Not a problem for Sharinator. Gonna bounce right back from that.
Both teams just feeling each other out. So far, no increased intense aggression. Oh, down bottom. Sharinator in a lot of trouble as the stun comes out. And Tide is going to put the punches in. Sharinator going to walk away. Druid's going to get it. Druid grabs the kill.
The clutch wand hit at the 11th hour. But it wasn't quite enough. Druid's little dive there.
Up top, Battle be joined as well as the Wild Chickens trying to get out of there. Lands looking to try to get something. However, they're going to turn around. There's a big wave on Quixotic.
That's a nice double pull for the Dire side on the hard camp.
Yeah, definitely very good. Blackguard clearing out all the sentries blocking the camp there. They want to be able to keep the pull going.
That's a sentry fest up top. Gotta protect that camp.
Whatever you need to do to pull it. Both teams right now just like, I think honestly they're feeling each other out for game 2 is what it feels like. Down bottom, Battle be joined. Vengeful Spirit in a little bit of trouble. Druid gonna get punched by Sharinator. However, they're gonna be able to walk away as the gush comes out. Daisy putting down the magic damage. A few more seconds till Frostbite is out. Sharinator just has to keep vision. Daisy trying to catch up here. CM a slowish hero, but no worries.
Yet on CM means you can't connect.
Yeah, they get him out of the lane though, so a very good swing there for the Radiant. Out will come the R to pick up Druid, the Vengeful Spirit on their way back to base.
Yep, Zeus ult now. There's a reason they put that chat wheel line in.
Ghoul's gonna dump up top. Wild Chicken in a little bit of trouble. They're gonna invoke the invisibility, but there's sentry wards everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Lands and Blackguard picking up a kill. Quixotic trying to just get out. They're gonna be able to get away there. The Wild Chicken was in there and thought they were safe. However, the Sentry Ward's paid off. Down bottom, Sharinator getting caught. I missed it.
Yeah. That Sentry Ward doing double duty there. Protect the pull and getting you an Invoker kill.
Very good, very good. Tidehunter just gonna salve up.
Wow, look at that efficiency. Dropping Soul Ring and Branches into the backpack to salve up.
Very good play. Get you that little extra bit of regen there. Both teams out for blood. 1 and 3 at 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And I feel like it's only going to ramp up from here. Drubin in a little bit of a precarious position. Bottom, Sharinator going to get the stun out. Out will come the Frostbite. The punches are coming out here. Sharinator going to pick up a kill on Drubin.
Sharinator collecting the bones of Vengeful Spirit, which apparently shows up on my screen. Didn't ask for that, Valve, but thank you.
As they're just going to contest this creep wave here, bottom. Up top, Lance is under tower. Just kind of chilling, doing some shopping, I'm assuming.
Yeah, currently Void Spirit running away with the net worth and the last hit lead at the moment. Going to be going phase into I don't know what yet, but 42 and 14 at 7 minutes is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a solid score. Zeus not far behind,
Yeah,
missing
very
those
durable.
14, but
But with the Arc Lightning, you can farm that back up in 5 seconds and catch up.
100%. And the kills from the global there. Down bottom, a gank is about to be set up by Seth. There's the step. There's the Ravage. Out will come the damage here. We're looking for that Resonance Pulse coming out. Big damage on top of Sharinator. Sharinator trying to get away. There's the Frostbite. Sharinator almost out. However, BJ drops the anchor. Now BJ in a little bit of trouble here as Quixotic looking to get something. Daisy turning around. The Frostbite's going to come out on top of Drubin. Quixotic looking to get a little bit more. There's the big zap.
That's a
They
280.
see Seth.
No blink on Slardar yet. Gonna be tough
Guardian's
to catch.
Bridge.
Astral's up.
Is middle tower.
Slaughter's gonna have to bail. There's the ping. Still being chased. A quick back and forth there.
That was an unexpected. I did not expect Ravage to be committed for that, but it paid off.
Yeah, the Tide hit level 6, and Seth said, it's time. Let's make a move here before Wraith King gets his 6. Sharinator, unfortunately, in a bad spot there.
Really, really good timing. Is like if you manage to kill that Wraith King before he hits 6, the moment he hits 6, it's just a chore, you know?
Yeah. Start feeling good. Now Tide's just going to do their best to bully. Daisy, though, they're going to make sure that they feel it. The magic damage coming out there. Up top, Land's doing pretty good, almost at that... Or has at least a large part of their B Fury here.
Yeah,
with
getting
boot.
there. Yeah, that's actually pretty good timing. You got the Perseverance, half your boots, half a bracer.
Invoker is gonna end up going for the Urn of Shadows first here with the boots. Zeus is sprinting to Akaya down bottom. Daisy going down to BJ. I missed it unfortunately.
So did I. But like Gush, Wave of Terror is like negative 12 or 14 armor, I think.
Oh, that's wild.
-4 on that, and what's Gush? It's only -7 at their current levels, but still, -7 armor on CM is a lot.
Uh-oh, Sharinator in a little bit of trouble. Feeling brave against BJ here. However, the punches are going to come out. Sharinator hitting the wand, about to get out. Good to go. Going to eat a tango.
Really hoping, hunting for that level 6.
That minus armor is huge. If Void Spirit goes a Deso,
It's gonna be
Then-
scary.
just shredded.
Looks like it's gonna be Yule's first for Void, which makes sense. You need to be able to get out of the cold snap and the root.
Uh-oh, the Wild Chicken in a little bit of a precarious spot. There is still a sentry there. They do have Tornado. Land's going to choose to back off, though, as Quixotic is coming in here. It looks like both teams are okay with just walking it away. Down bottom, Daisy had to use ult to keep Sharinator all right, but Sharinator does now have level 6.
Yep, gonna be going Armlet by looks of it on the Wraith King, which is good build up. It'll let you stand toe to toe against the Jug.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks as though BJ is going to end up going for Hood, I'm guessing. And as they go on top of the Tidehunter, looking for something here. Wraith Blast is up. However, it might be enough. The Skeleton's working down Drubin. Seth is in the area, though. Out will come the taunt here. Sharinator just going to turn around and start punching. Daisy doesn't really have any mana. However, in comes Quixotic looking to get something here. BJ's low. They do have the Corrosive on him. Invoker tries to throw the Tornado. Just doesn't quite hit. Fear comes out. Quixotic now going to put the beats on Blackguard. Blackguard going to be able to just walk it out.
No deaths exchanged in that fight. Tide, I think, had a Ravage off cooldown. Not quite enough mana.
For Radiant's middle tower.
Decent reactions from both teams to just try to protect.
Now you've got 3 minutes on that Wraith King also. Wraith King's got to play safe now. They've proven they can bring down Sharionator, so might be time to fall back to jungle and get a bit of farm there.
Yeah, Land's also all the while enjoying top, working towards getting that cleavy boy, so they can live that cleavy life.
You got to cleave.
You gotta cleave, all right?
You're not cleaving?
It looks as though they're going to reset back to lanes. Daisy trying to absorb some XP in lane here as Sharionator does go to the woods. I think that's a good choice with Wraith King. You just use the skeletons.
Yeah, let CM just Crystal Nova the wave, get some XP and money.
Uh-oh. Daisy in a little bit of trouble here as the gush does come out. It's going to let the magic missile go off, and poor CM with the low armor that she already has. Frostbite. Daisy's still going though. I think.
Run, Daisy!
Daisy, you're so close.
Very close.
However, Drubin, I'm gonna go with Drubin, and BJ, knowing when they're strong, knowing what they can do.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. That amount of damage on a CM, you need like a 4-staff, I guess, at that point to live through that. I guess next time, hide in the trees is the solution.
It's now a hidey game for the CM.
Yeah.
You got to be sneaky. However, when CM does use her ultimate, you do get that bonus in armor. You get 20 armor, so that can help CM deal with it. Level 1, yeah. I think it's static. It's static through every level, yeah.
Let's have a look at the net worth charts here. Looks like it's going to be Void Spirit leading, followed by Tide, and then the Slardar, quick on his heels. That Slardar's got to have a blink now, right? Yep, it's in the stash, and it's coming up via courier now. That's
Good.
The next big timing.
You can start big fights with that. Get on this Jug who's being kind of left alone. We got a tri-lane now from STUDD.
Under attack.
I'm just making sure, yes. STUDD coming through here to get this T1.
I wonder if STUDD stands for something, because it's all caps. I think is it an acronym. I don't know.
It might. They have a very cool logo, but also so do Rodents. That's a beautiful mouse there. So 4 of the Dire now on top of this Radiant T1. Daisy needs to be careful. If they reveal themselves, it's an all-you-can-see buffet. And now Daisy in a little bit of trouble as Void Spirit smells blood in the water. Out will come the Wave of Terror. Daisy's just going to try to survive. A TP in from Invoker to try to help. Invoker comes through with it with the Tornado, with the EMP. Invoker now in trouble. Daisy and the Wild Chicken gonna go down under T1.
There's like a bunch of piranhas in the water. As soon as they saw a CM spell come out, they just walked under the tower.
Dire, knowing where they're strong, knowing that they can pick off one by one if they come in like that.
Yeah, this T1's important. You got to get it off the map. Putting 4 heroes, not the end of the world for that.
Wraith King though finding some nice space as well as Slardar up top and Zeus working the triangle. Definitely anyone's game. Dire only ahead by 1k net worth at the moment. 3 to 8.
Very close. Very close to that Perseverance, or that B-Fury.
Down will go the bottom tower. Sharionator put themselves in a little bit of danger. The tower at least goes down. The taunt does come out. It looks like the Radiant heroes are going to be able to get away. There's a ping on rune, and they get a nice arcane rune here. Up top, Slardar and Zeus working down the tower. Slardar does have that blink.
It's pretty tough to commit to fighting, defending this tower just because of the blink Thunder Gods wrath, like blink stun Thunder Gods.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And Void and Venge, I believe, use their TP to get to mid. So there's no quick way to get up here for them.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to give it up.
All right, so that's 2 towers for the Radiant. 1 tower for the Dire so far. Tide working on the bottom T2 though. Slowly but surely here.
Yeah, they're going to have to... Yeah, good call, Tide. Tide leaving, knowing it's no longer safe to actually knock on that T2 door.
Uh-oh. Quixotic feeling a little exotic here. Feeling like they might get a little testy. They do know there's vision up there. Middle is being pressured by the Void Spirit. Lich behind for the support. Quixotic coming with the blink and slam. They're going to cross the phase first. They're going to get feared in by the Lich. The taunt's going to come out, however, they're not going to commit.
Just simple disengage.
Oh, they're going to find Tidehunter though. Quixotic about to put the beats on top of BJ. But BJ's not scared. BJ's feeling beefy. They have the Hood of Defiance. And Defiant they will be. The EMP is going to pop. Unfortunately, not catching anyone.
Little skirmishes. Little skirmishes.
Yeah, both teams just you know, feeling out the water here. Trying to figure out where's the hole in the armor of the other team.
Yeah. I think they're going to wait for the... Oh, look at that ancient stack. I think Tide's just waiting for this blink now before he does the next initiation.
Yeah, both sides have big ancient stacks. It might be worthwhile to just check out your opponent's side of the map.
Yeah, just go have a peek over here. Maybe farm some ancients.
Oh boy. Yeah, both teams just holding their own, looking for opportunities, getting that farm for that next big item to push them further into the game. Showing some tenacity, if you will.
Let's
Wraith King should have the armlet soon here. Middle tower in a little bit of trouble. Radiant Glyph is available. Invoker is going to TP in. There's the EMP to just kind of dissuade people.
Yeah, EMP is the best dissuasion tool. Nobody wants.
They're going to find the Void Spirit up here. CM tries to ulti, however, gets taunted immediately. Sharinator trying to back up their homie, however, the fight is not there. Void Spirit way too slippery. Oh, Quixotic though. Feeling brave, going across the river.
I had to whip my camera to catch that. I was like, what?
Got to keep us on our toes. Going towards that BKB on Slaughter, going to be huge. Going to be absolutely huge in this game.
Yeah, the big threat here is the Void Spirit. Already a quarter of the way into Ags. The Ags is a really scary time. You can get that Astral Step into an automatic silence against the Zeus. If they can find the Zeus, it's lights out.
Yeah, it looks as though Stud is getting ready.
Might be a smoke play from Blackguard.
Good D ward by Blackguard. Solid find, solid find. The Wild Chicken up top going to get some XP here on this Invoker. Great hero to get XP on. The Armlet is up on Sharinator. So that's going to be good for their farming. And Zeus is working on this Nimbus, which is exciting.
Brigand's Blade.
The smoke comes out. DD on Juggernaut. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody gonna die.
Oh.
Juggernaut comes up the hill. Gonna see Exotic first. Down they will go to the Omni Slash double damage. Good smoke play. They're gonna find Zeus as well. Seth picking them up. And down will go Ghouls as the Void Spirit stakes their claim on the Radiant Jungle.
That's a scary 5-man rotation. They still have Ravage in the bank. They could just back up and smoke again, honestly.
The Dire got that DD, knew what they had to do. Juggernaut working on a Manta next. They're feeling pretty strong.
Yeah, they're
Daisy
just
wants
5-man deathballing. I mean, it's working for them.
It's working. The strategy's there. Sharinator maybe in a little bit of trouble if they hang out here. In the trees, they weren't noticed by the tide.
They still don't see each other.
They don't see
Because
it.
there's
Now
no
they
vision.
see it.
Oh, now they know.
Out will come the Sun, Blackguard, and Drubin doing a 1-2 combo. Here comes Lance with the punches. BJ is there as well. Sharinator gonna toggle. The EMP is gonna come out. There's the Ravage on the first life. Sharinator about to get up. Zeus is in the area. Out will come the Thunder. However, will it be enough? Daisy using their ulti. The Lich ult is bouncing around. Sharinator, Quixotic, and Daisy gonna split it. They're gonna go down to Blackguard's ball. Sharinator now in a little bit of trouble here as Ghoul's trying to put out the damage from the sideline. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen.
Seth, Lance, all making it out with just shreds of health. Tiny amounts, little shreds of health remaining. Wow. That was a
Every
battle.
single ultimate got its full play, ladies and gentlemen. We got to see it all the way. We got the Frost Field. We got the Lich Ball.
I can't believe how long they didn't see each other for there. I was toggling vision back and forth, like Dire and Radiant vision, and they had each other fogged for like the longest time.
Yeah, Sharinator picked a cool little corner in the ancient pit.
Very cheeky corner.
Very good. Daisy gonna go check for some wards. It's a good time to do so.
Clean out the house.
So currently Dire has a 5k net worth lead. They're up 9 kills. However, ladies and gentlemen, need I remind you, this is Dota 2. All right, this game can turn on a dime.
And they've got the Radiant's got the most valuable towers off the map already. Like they've got the primary things they need to do.
Yeah,
What do you think's the next play for the Radiant here? Take over jungle, try to pressure T2.
Need...
Ravage is down.
I think you need to secure your own farm and get Zeus that Nimbus. I think Nimbus is
Yeah.
a game swayer here, as well as getting Slardar his BKB.
Yeah, so we're over halfway to the Nimbus, and BKB is also over halfway. So we'll be hitting that timing soon. I'd like to see them play more, like try to fight after the Ravage, because the Ravage did a lot of work in that fight. So if they can find a fight without Ravage, that's really good for them.
Middle tower is
Absolutely huge. Wraith King looks like they're going to start building into a Desolator here for the minus armor. So we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, it'll give them damage, you know. They got a few low armor heroes on the Dire side.
Yeah. At some point, they're going to have to figure out a tool for dealing with the... I guess they have a few good tools for dealing with Void Spirit already. Just via, like, Cold Snap and the Root. But Yules will negate most of that. They need to kind of go for an Abyssal on somebody at some point. Or a Silence.
Yeah.
Something to do
Atos
after
would be good as well.
after the Yules pops, you know?
Roshan coming out of pit to say hello to the Radiant team. The Dire, okay to farm out their stuff. I'm feeling like Dire might need to push their advantage here. Lich is holding those 2 smokes.
Yeah. I mean, Void Spirit's feeling strong right now. They could make a smoke play and just go find a support. If they get lucky, they could... Like, it's only level 12 Wraith King. You could find that guy with no ult up.
Yeah. Solar Crest on the Vengeful Spirit
Looks
at
like
the
it's-
moment, working towards eggs.
They're going to D-ward, and then they're going to smoke, is my guess. There we go.
Nice play by STUDD coming into the triangle. The best they might do is Wild Chicken if they come this way. The Wild Chicken in a little bit of a dangerous spot. They're going to see them. Out will come the tornado. Good reaction speed. There's the invis.
What a tornado.
Today. Not today. You are not catching this chicken, my friend.
That, I got to email Valve Software and tell them about that hitbox on Tornado that I picked up Tidehunter on that. I don't know how that happened, but...
Yeah, Tornado, huge hitbox. Great play by the Wild Chicken. Broke the smoke, so it pretty much tanked the gank and got away.
Essentially 5 minutes of wasted farming that Wild Chicken just did with a single tornado. Like 5 heroes walking at you with the smoke. They could have been farming and they didn't get anything.
Quixotic gonna get taunted here. BJ in the back looking for something. The EMP is gonna come out, wipe out the wave. Cowers in a little bit of danger. Wraith King TPing right into the midst of the enemy. Out will come Wraithfire Blast. Sharonator not afraid to lose that first life. There's the taunt. It looks as though they're hoping to bait out a good fight here. Quixotic raring to go, but it looks like they're gonna just chill out for a bit here.
Still chasing. Ooh.
Pretty close. Do they have it yet? No.
Yeah, Zeus
so
doesn't
one more
want to
piece.
fight. Oh, he's got that Nimbus.
Desolator is up on the Wraith King though,
That's scary.
so that'll be some good hits.
And then it looks like it's going to be Blink, Shard, BKB. And then Ace.
Irridator playing with fire here. Drubin and BJ gonna go right on top of them. There's the armor. There's the magic missile. The armlet is toggled at the moment. EMP gonna get put down. Sharonator willing to go into the fight. Oh my gosh, just shredding this bench. L will come the lightning to drop Vengeful Spirit. Quixotic now in. The Ravage does come out. There's the Dissimulate. Sharonator gonna turn their attention to this Tidehunter. Quixotic looking to help. The HP disappears, but it comes back with the ring. There's the slam. There's the jam. BJ gonna go down to lightning.
I've
the
never
rest of the
seen...
douche.
I've never seen a Tidehunter get chunked down that fast. His HP got deleted.
Yeah, Tide's gonna start after building some armor with this Desolator coming out on the Wraith King.
Yeah, Deso, Corrosive, oof.
Radiant looking to where they can get some decent impact here. Wraith King still has his ulti. Tidehunter Ravage is down for when they're up. This is a good time for Radiant to press their advantage here.
Yeah, a minute and a half on Ravage? You got plenty of time. You can take the C2.
tower is under attack.
Absolutely amazing. Great teamwork by the Radiant. Catching the Dire in their hubris, thinking they could just take down Wraith King.
The bravery of Sharonator TPing into that T1.
Sharonator going
Just
behind
going.
tower
No
here.
fear.
It never ends with Sharonator. You know what? I give it to Sharonator. They are wild.
Always at 11.
As soon as they got that Deso, they're like, I don't care. Show me who to punch. What are they going to do? They counter the counter ward. Daisy gets a nice vision in the Dire jungle there. They're going to ping there. I don't think it's going to see that ward that Daisy placed down. So great placement by the CM.
This one?
Yeah, inside
Nice ward.
here there. Wraith King now going bottom to push it out here. Well, Invoker's doing the stack thing.
Has
Very
the shard.
good.
So, shard is reincarnation, no mana, spawn 3 skeletons to attack each nearby enemy. That's pretty
Yep.
cool. So when you die, you spawn a bunch of skellies on top of the free reincarnate. That's cool.
Yeah, and those skeletons do work if you take the skeleton damage talent, which is his 15.
All right, well we'll see if it goes that way. How's Void doing? Void's got that eggs. Probably I'd say BKB is the next thing I would build on Void Spirit. All they can really do to you is hold you down with Root and Lightning. The only superior stun they have is Slardar.
Okay, the Dire coming into Radiant Jungle here, looking to find somebody to kill. Sharinator doesn't know yet? Definitely knows. At least now they do. The skeletons are going to pick him out. Invoker throwing down a Sunstrike as cover fire as the Radiant team slowly begin to TP down bottom for an altercation. Juggernaut, though, lands just farming. It works out. They got bots. They got Banta. They're feeling good.
I haven't seen Juggernaut in a while, and I'm looking now, and that's a big Juggernaut.
That's a big boy. Sharinator hitting that level 15, picking up the 25 skeletons attack damage, and has the shard now as well.
Honestly, there's a lot of squish on the enemy team, so the skeletons are going to do a lot of work.
Yeah. Juggernaut a little bit ahead in net worth here, about 2k. However, Wraith King, like, hot on the heels. Mindbreaker going to be found by the Lich. Pretty good pickup here. And a Cloak of Flames found by the Zeus.
Ooh, I do
Very
love
good.
Cloak of Flames. Mindbreaker is actually pretty insane for the Wraith King here.
Yeah.
His
Dire
going
smoke
blank.
up.
Yeah, oh, another smoke. 5-man.
Sharinator gonna end up tanking the smoke here. Oh, the breaks! The Yules goes up. There's the taunt on top of the Wraith King. It might give the team enough time to hop in here. Slardar hops in with the slam. BKB is up. Out will come the Chain Frost. However, it's not going to connect. Sharinator still has ulti. Unafraid to come back to life. Jug gonna Omni Slash on top of Quixotic. Quixotic gonna go down. Daisy gonna hit that ulti. However, Jug healing with the thing. Up top here, Sharinator looking for more. Gonna pick up Drubin. The Slardar buyback finds the Juggernaut. Trying to put the damage on top of them here. Wraith King close on the heels. Juggernaut so fast though with these boats of travels. Corrosive Haze now. Slardar being the quick boy he is, trying to find something here. Sharinator making a beeline for these cores. There's the bash on top of the Juggernaut. The Yules, or the Tornado comes up by Invoker. Out come the punches on top of Seth. It's just a battle. Lance coming back in on top of Sharinator here. Sharinator does not have the ultimate. Down will go Wraith King. Daisy now forced to retreat as the Nimbus comes out. It's a good fight for both teams. I just feel like it went a little long. Like
that fight started over here and ended up here.
You know what? It's great that they're clashing. That's all I gotta say about this.
That was a battle. The Radiant nearly swung that fight like really hard. They had the 3-man slithering crush into the Nimbus Cloud, but the fight just split up a bit too much, and they didn't get too much advantage out of the Nimbus.
Yeah, absolutely. Lands getting in, getting that Omni Slash off, and getting out was huge for them. And the fact that Sharinator survived that initial...
yeah.
Wild. Both teams finding spider legs.
At the same time. Very weird.
Do you believe in destiny? I believe in destiny.
Who do you think's best spider leg holder? Tidehunter? Tidehunter Slardar?
Yeah, probably Tide, if I had to say. Yeah, Tide.
Get up on the cliffs, walk around.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams now okay with just sitting back, getting their items here. We're at 30 minutes into the game, 8-15, so the scores aren't particularly high for kills. Just because these fights have been so ruckus.
They've been battles of attrition that last for like a minute.
Yeah. Absolutely wild. Both teams killing it.
The whole Dire team collapses to kill the Slardar illusion. It was very tanky.
They know, though, if they get that Slardar and can bring it down, that's a huge part of the Radiant team's team fight. Slardar currently sitting 6th in the net worth. However, all the top people are very close except for Juggernaut, who seems to just be taking off here.
Yeah, just living that jungle life, you know?
Yeah, Juggernaut working on an SNY next, so they're going to have the Manta and the SNY. They see the Sharinator. Tide going to blink forward. Looking to get the Wraith King, however, Sharinator ducks into the jungle here, or into these trees.
Oh, the jukes of the
And
year.
there's the TP. One more second.
Woo!
Ah, Sharinator escapes.
With the cheeky escape. Clutch TP.
Very close. Juggernaut now has an S and Y completed, so more stats. Stats on stats on stats. Looking good at 230-ish damage.
Yeah, it's still a pretty close game. 6K at 30 minutes is not a massive lead at all. That's like 2 team fights.
It can swing either way, honestly. The Wraith King working on their blink, and then BKB. Juggernaut doesn't have anything queued up next. The Void Spirit gonna work on a Kaya Sange. Interesting. Yeah, it'll increase damage output for sure.
I'd like to see a smoke play out of the Radiant here, but honestly, the Dire are just sticking as 5 and just buying smokes off cooldown and just trying to find picks with them.
Yeah, they're looking for the big one. Zeus is in a little bit of a scary spot here. The rest of the team is nearby. Zeus gonna get caught by the magic missile. There goes the armor. And here comes STUDD looking for a little bit of blood, ladies and gentlemen, as they ping out this T1.
That's a free T1 now. I mean, there's no backdoor protection.
Tower is under attack.
Radiant, though, gonna push this T2 while the Dire run at them from behind.
Oh boy.
Is under attack.
We got
Daisy
Ravage in
knows
the
they're in a little
bag.
bit of trouble.
CM
The
decided.
TP coming up for the CM. Okay, good. The Wild Chicken and Viz runs out as Wraith King takes the tower and
That is-
gets away.
The fastest I've ever seen a T2 get deleted.
Yeah,
Dire's courier
Oh.
has been
yeah.
And the Wild Chicken
Nothing.
gets a courier snipe as just salt in the wound from taking the T2. They did lose the Zeus for it, though.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, Zeus did tank the gank for the tower. Yeah, the Forge Spirit plus the skeletons plus the Alacrity make Wraith King a very scary hero. Invoker working their way up to an Orchid here.
I mean, that makes sense. That's just a reasonable build.
Hyde, I think, is going for a Lotus next, if I believe my eyes.
Looks like Void is going for a Kaya Sange. Sange Kaya,
Yeah.
makes sense. Ton of damage.
Ton of
Pretty
damage, a little
bold.
bit stats persist.
With only a Yules, you are still susceptible to getting chain stunned. Like, I feel like a BKB would be pretty valuable, but clearly just wants to try to do the offense is the best defense strategy of murdering your opponents before they can do anything to you.
You know, and I respect that. I respect that a lot. We're at the point of the game, ladies and gentlemen, where one fight can swing it. One bad engagement. Both teams have decent pushing. Radiant has a little bit better pushing, I believe, than the Dire. However,
Skeletons. So strong.
this Jug's pretty farmed here. Land's looking good on Juggernaut right now.
Land's looking real scary. Gonna be even scarier when he gets an egg in him.
Butterfly up next for Lands.
Oh, Beefly.
Fly.
Dodge the Slardar attack.
Wraith King has Basher up. The Dire are invading the triangle, but I think the Radiant no. Zeus, this is a scary spot. All right. So out comes the gush onto Zeus, but Zeus is fine. Zeus working on Refresher next. So we're going to have some big boy damage from the God of Lightning. As Jug is forced to go back to defend Tier 3. Both teams just vying for position. Venge almost has their Aghanim Scepter, which makes them a menace after they die. The Lotus Orb is up on Tidehunter, so great pickup. Wow. Yeah, and Dire have pretty good vision. Zeus is going to find out that ward. As Radiant starts setting up. The Forge Spirit's going to check Roche, but Tide says, no way. BJ's like, no. It's not happening. In comes Jug to attempt to get Roche done.
Looks like it's gonna be uncontested.
Yeah, it looks as though Dire are setting up to grab the stuff. Out come the tornadoes. Up goes Jug. Will Radiant be able to get there? Roche is going to go down.
It's so tough for the Radiant to take a fight there. Oh, and there goes the Ravage
Out comes the
immediately.
Ravage. Omni Slash coming out from the Juggernaut. Down will go Quixotic. Down will go Ghouls. Lands and Seth picking up the kills. Sharinator in a lot of trouble as the Dire team take them down. A huge swing to the Dire side. STUDD looking good.
Yeah, STUDD looking strong. Yeah, the Litigious Rodents are looking a little shaken here. It's going to be tough to defend this push with the Aegis. It's so tough to even fight that Roche fight just because the threat of Ravage is always there.
Yeah, absolutely. However, Ravage is down, so tier 3 might be a bit of a big ask here.
They have Tornado, they have Crystal Nova.
You got about 30 seconds until the big cores are up. Out will come the EMP, put that threat down. Jugs used up his spin. Slaughter buys back. Is it enough? It looks like it's enough to dissuade the Dire from trying to take this T3.
They're gonna fall back, farm out the enemy jungle, and wait for Ravage to come back up is my guess.
Tier 4s are available in a few moments here. We'll see what ridiculous items these teams get.
Hey, STUDD's doing a really good job playing around their Ravage timing. When the Ravage is up, they move for an objective. And if they commit Ravage, great. And if they don't commit Ravage, great.
Yeah.
Either way, they're happy about it.
And now that Tide has this blast rig on them, as soon as they're touched,
Ooh.
because they blink right on top, right? It's
Yeah,
100% miss chance.
And Blast Rig is actually so strong. I love it. On Dawnbreaker, you ult in, someone attacks you, and boom, you just did 300 damage to everything. And it's a 100% miss for 2.5 seconds in an AoE. Isn't that insane?
It's strong. It's very strong. I don't know if Valve really thought this through, considering the items they left in. But no, it's a good item, and it makes the game funner, I think. Most of the new neutral items have been a welcome addition, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm a fan of the ones they kept in. What got removed recently for neutrals? We said goodbye to. Oh, what's that really annoying one?
I'll look it up. Repair kit was gone a long time ago, eh?
Yeah, they deleted repair kit a while ago. That was the worst. I had purged my memory of repair kit until you just reminded me. Stupid.
They got rid of Faded Brooch, Ironwood Tree, Imp Claw, Illusionist Capes, Minotaur Horn, Orb of Destruction, and Ballista.
The Ballista was dumb.
Ballista was okay. It was just it's a hard one.
I'm sad they got rid of Minotaur Horn though. That was a nice little strength offlaner item.
Yeah, it was decent for sure. So Void Spirit does have a DD. They're gonna put pressure on this top T2, the last T2 they need. Sunstrike not hitting as hard as it could. Exhort only has 1 point in it. Down BJ in the back. They do have the Ravage. They get the BKB out of the starter. The Jugs Omni Slash gone now as well though.
Radiant's top tower has
Where did it go? Like they were carrying it back to T3, and then it just wasn't there.
I don't know. I think it must have gone to a creep or something. Maybe a Forge Spirit.
Maybe I missed it. Yeah, but I was watching them walk it back to T3, and then suddenly it was gone. I was like, oh man, they're gonna carry him under tower and kill him, but gone.
Down bottom, Zeus in a little bit of trouble here as Seth is hunting ghouls.
Juking out of his mind. Just farming the creeps.
Just starts farming again. The madman.
What a machine! Who is this man?
Ghouls!
Oh my god.
What a series of events, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that was tactical. He doesn't have to thank the creep. That was
was good stuff.
precision.
Well done, ghouls. Good jukes, good jukes. I love it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, it's funny.
Just stop for 5
right.
seconds. I'm not gonna let this void spirit who's got levels on me and a silence interrupt my farm.
Jug is alone up top. The Radiant, I don't think, no, Jug TP's out with those travels. As Dire holds the Radiant's jungle at this point. Coming up on 40 minutes here. The game probably going to get settled
there's
likely here.
1 or 2 good team fights left.
Taste in everything but judgment.
Zeus almost has the refresher and thing. However, this time, Ghoul's not as lucky as the rest of the Dire team show up. Sharinator in the building. They're going to walk up, see the Dire team. In a little bit of trouble here.
There's no Hellbear to tank the taunt that time.
It looks like the Dire are going to back up, but Sharinator not as afraid. Quixotic gets in there with the bash, with the punches. Druid 7 holding out here. There's the Ravage. However, the only person it affects is the Wraith King. Out come the Skeleton Army as Daisy pops ulti. Quixotic looking to get out, recoup a little bit. There is the healing ward on the ground as Sharinator begins to punch lands. Out will come also the Ice Shard by Lich. Seth hopping into the back line, looking to force these casters into a little bit of confusion. Sharinator going to go down in the meantime. Quixotic looking to get Seth here. Seth jumps forward. Big swap by Drubin on the Zeus, putting them in the middle of the danger zone. And down will go the Wild Chicken, trying to escape as well. Daisy now in a little bit of trouble as they're trying to run past T1 here, or T3. Daisy getting revealed. The CM's last days were before her. Quixotic, last man standing.
Come on, Quixotic. Sparta defense. Let's see it. There we go.
What a wild fight, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. It's hard to defend those squishy backliners near the end there.
I gotta say, Stud, the supports managed to live through a lot of stuff. They're getting focused, but they just managed to stay up.
Yeah, a great Lotus on top of Drubin by BJ. I think that did a lot of work. As well as just good execution by Stud. Keeping the Wraith King a little bit CC'd. Crowd controlled, whilst you go after the rest of the team.
Yeah, they really put on a clinic this game. Good performances.
Quixotic gonna pop that BKB. Maybe you're gonna be able to catch Seth here. Seth was frozen. However, here comes Lanza and BJ looking to keep fighting. Terminator going in. They do have ultimate, so there will be a rush of skeletons if they die. Quixotic hopping in to put the stun on Lance. There's the Lotus Orb, but now it's on cooldown. Daisy invisible, getting closer. They're going to get the Frostbite out on top of the Lotus Orb. However, now they're in a little bit of trouble as the Chain Frost does come out. Sharinator going to split it with their support. Daisy going to go down. Blackguard picking up the kill. Sharinator looking to put the beats on top of Lance. However, that Butterfly doing so much work. Out will come the Skeleton. Seth in the back line, looking to be picked up by Quixotic. Out will come the Zaps by the Zeus. However, it is not enough as the Sharinator goes down for their second time. And the Dire team make quick work of this Rax.
Yeah, the Dire just hit their timings faster and harder. They had that Blink Ravage. They went with the Ravage. They went with the Aghanims on Void Spirit Silence. Yeah, they just did it. And they took every opportunity to smoke gank, to 5-man smoke gank, and try to increase their advantage.
Yeah, smoke ganks are a wild part of Dota, and it's something that if you get it good, then it can win you games, honestly. I think that this game could have gone either way. If the Radiant got lucky in one or two of those extra fights.
There was a few fights there that only swung by like a millimeter either way, but it was like it's a 5-person swing of a millimeter, you know?
Right at the end, they're going to try to defend the Ancient Lands, just hitting it though. And that will be game one, ladies and gentlemen, going to Stud.
Yo, props to the Rodents for not GGing out and letting them throw it.
You both like a gladiator battle. Like, I'm so glad I was here for it.
So let's have a quick look at the post-game stats, and then we'll cut back to myself and Juvu for a little chat, and then we'll get into game 2. So let's look at the post-game stats.
All right. Who are we giving support of the game to? Because that is the most important role in this game.
It's the most important. You know what? I want to give a support of the game to Wild Chicken, just for some of the biggest 5-man tornadoes. They didn't lead to huge team wipes, but some very wily escapes and saves with the tornado placement. I want to give it to the Wild Chicken.
Oh, absolutely. Looking around here, I got to give it to. Oh man, Drubin was good, and so was Blackguard. They all the supports played out of their minds. I'm gonna give it to Drubin this time. The Venge worked very well with the minus armor.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna cut us over to myself and Juvu again. And so tell me, what are your thoughts?
You know what? I came into this league with pretty low expectations. I was like, you know what? We're going to just see some games. There might be some back and forth. It might go for like an hour, maybe an hour 5.
I was expecting some 75-minute games, yeah.
75-minute games. But let me tell you, ladies and gents, if you're watching this, teams, if you're watching this later, I love the Bloodlust. The Bloodlust came, and
it does sustain.
I'm ecstatic. Oh, it sustains like so much. Just great play from everybody.
I really liked how much Stud was smoking. Like, they bought smokes off cooldown and just went absolutely insane with them.
Yeah, they made great use of that.
They got 2 or 3 good picks on high-value targets like Zeus that just happened to be farming where the smoke was coming from. And there's not a lot you can do when you get 5-man picked like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
And like, oh, go ahead.
No, you.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, and like, Sharinator knew exactly when they were strong and they knew when to get in there and just fight, right?
Yeah, I gotta say,
Like-
for the Rodents, they had like an insane amount of bravery on their initiations. Like that Wraith King was just walking at people, and it was working.
Just game on.
Yeah, it was
Ugh.
great.
All right, let's cut to a break. And we'll
Cut to a
back soon.
break, and we'll be back in a bit.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. Off ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of